The last 5 or 6 years, I mean, if you look at the newspapers, you will always see Everton's name associated with financial difficulties. We had debts of, approaching £30 million. We were probably living beyond our means. It was very difficult for the club to aspire and try and keep on the coattails of, the Manchester Uniteds and Arsenals.
The team's not doing well, so everybody's a little bit down, and especially when you're scrapping and fighting for points, as we had been doing a couple of seasons ago. It goes full circle. It's totally different. It's you're worrying about who you're going to beat, if the potential nightmare scenario if you go down, what's going to happen then. It's just a horrible feeling.
Walter Smith was the latest in a line of managers who tried and failed to make Everton great again. Last year, the club realised that something drastic had to be done. Owner and lifelong fan Bill Kenwright called Walter Smith to his London office to break the bad news. He was delighted with the way that his friend reacted.
Within 2 minutes of hearing it was over for Walter and Bill as a team. Absolutely back to Everton Football Club. Who are we going to get? A few names were mentioned, and David Moyes was one of them. And Walter said, Moyes is a good lad. Do you know him? I said, I know of him. He said, he's a good lad. You should seriously have him on the list.
Kenwright met the pressing manager that night and was instantly impressed.
I thought, I think the journey's over. I don't think I've got to meet anyone else. He had so much focus, commitment. I think he mentioned the word win about 7 times in the first minute. And one of the very first things he said to me was, and you hear this from a lot of people, Everton won't go down. But he said it in a way that I believed him.
I had offers from other Premiership clubs, and I just felt none of them were quite right for me. It was an easy decision to join Everton. It was a hard decision to leave Preston, and to give it up was a big wrench, but it wasn't when you get an opportunity to manage Everton Football Club. It's such a big club, maybe I would have never been given an opportunity again. And it was somewhere which, in the back of my mind, I hoped that maybe someday I might be given that chance, and fortunate enough I was.
Thank you very much indeed.
I think I'm joining a football club which is probably the people's football club in Liverpool, and the people in the street support Everton, and I hope to give them something over the next few years which they can be very proud of.
I'm sure he had no idea when he called Everton the People's Club what it would mean to Evertonians, but if we needed anything at that time, it was those 3 words. And I remember going, he got me at hello.